He's almost illegal as a defender. He's back so far off.
Ewing rejected by Barkley, who thought he got it cleanly, but a foul is called.
I think Charles wanted to make sure everybody in the arena knew it was he who blocked Ewing's shot. It was a cleanly blocked shot,
but that wasn't the call. The foul, as it turned out, was on Mark West. Barkley may have gotten it all. Yes, he did all ball, but West cut him off from the angle and was called for a second.
Charles' way of getting attention early here. It's a little quiet here at the Garden. The fans are a little confused yet. They don't know if they love the Knicks quite yet.
Knicks 6. Slow start here at the Garden. Illegal defense. Called on the Knicks. That is the warning. Oh, Oakley and Barkley going at each other. And warned by the official Dan Crawford as they look for position. Charles Barkley, you get the idea, will not take anything at all from Charles Oakley and looks to establish position.
He's got a smile, though.
Now Barkley with the jump shot. Chambers has replaced Mark West. The Suns with an 11-6 lead. Tom Chambers these days coming off the bench. He has changed his style. He's pulled back, fitting him with the Suns offense. And a pushing foul on Anthony. And once again, Barkley and Oakley are having some words. Now the move here would be if Charles gets involved with Barkley, at least take him out of the game. I would think from the Knicks point of view, that could be extremely useful from the Knicks point of view.
I don't think Oakley would ever try and do that, though. He's just banging him hard.
Now, that would be National Hockey League mentality. Here's Chambers and the Suns with a bye. The Knicks with 7:13 remaining in this first quarter.
Sparks flying. The Charleses are getting together. Lots of banging going on. Oakley knows he can't give this guy any room, but he's doing it before the ball is thrown inbounds. He's banging on Barkley quickly.
In the first quarter. Barkley on a quick release. That's his second field goal. He has 4. Phoenix 15 set up along with Oakley and Ewing. Ewing for Oakley did not expect the pass. Turns it over.
What a nice pass. I think. The way Oakley reacted looked like he had a problem with it.
Dumas. And it's waved off. Loose ball foul. It's on Barkley. So that's the first committed by Barkley.
Never seen a player do a chin-up after the foul was called like Barkley just did. Chin-up on the rim.
Look out. Johnson got a piece of it. Rivers trying to draw the foul. Barkley behind the back. The middle block by Starks. John Starks with the block, but Barkley recovers and the foul. What a sequence. Barkley will go to the line. He's given Phoenix a 2-point lead, and he has a foul shot coming.
How about the passing here behind the back twice to Miller, and Starks is in there to reject big Oliver Miller. But with very little fanfare, Barkley is there to finish it and draw a foul.
Rolando Blackman.
Dumas seems to have put the drug troubles behind him, and in his rookie year, he is a starter now for Phoenix, and a big effect he had.
I like Dumas, 6'7", 205, elusive and abusive, plays with a lot of hustle that time underneath the right.
He's becoming totally unmanageable for the Suns.
Now Barkley setting against Oakley. Barkley with that second move off the initial fake. Once again, Barkley looking to post up on Oakley using his strength. And is rejected, got some help.
Charles Smith right to the rescue there as Barkley wiggled his way around. Charles coming over helping Oakley up now, ladies and gentlemen. The offense stops when Barkley gets the ball. He just keeps working his way in, goes underneath, but Charles Smith is there.
Third block of the game for Smith.
Well, that's an isolated number, but when you're used to seeing one team all the time, as Knicks fans are with their Knicks, they see a pretty goodly amount of 3-point shots made. Well, the Suns have 100 more than the Knicks do for the season. They really bomb away.
The Knicks are shooting 31% from three-point land. Phoenix at about 36. Here's Barkley, pretty low. 16 for Charles, and the Knicks. Barkley into the fadeaway. He was guarded by Ewing. 2-point, Nick Lee.
Patrick had something friendly, I believe, to say to Barkley as they came back down.
Nice move by Smith, but overshot, and a foul call. Oh, look out. Oakley and Ainge had to be separated. Oakley called for the foul.
Ainge and Barkley finding great humor in what ignited that reaction. Charles Oakley
got the ball on
the cheek there with that ball. And it was Greg Anthony who delivered that pass to Charles's cheek. And Danny Ainge got the brunt of the anger that Oakley had.
Yes, he thought it was Ainge. He's backing him down. Lost control and recovers. Stay right here, says the official Dan Crawford, as a foul is called on the Knicks.
But as Barkley winds up to take earlier moments, that pass from Greg Anthony hit Oakley in the face, who then turned his wrath on Danny Ainge, but it all settled down.
That one is jarring. He got it from long range. A couple of weeks back, the Sporting News came out with its annual list of the 100 most powerful men in sports. Now, it turns out Charles Barkley was not on it and was asked for his reaction.
Number one is Phil Knight, Chairman, CEO, Nike. I didn't see Barkley on the Magic.
This is atrocious. I'm not on the 100 most powerful men in sports. That's ridiculous. Phil Knight, $3 billion. David Stern, $25 million. Ted Turner, a couple $100 billion. Jerry Reinsdorf, a couple $100 billion. Oh, I see. If you're not a billionaire, you're not on this list. I didn't want to be on the list anyway, because I don't want to flaunt my money. I'm happy with my little money.
Well, Charles out of the Strasbourg school with that reaction, and then throws the air ball and hears it from the crowd.
Lee Strasberg, yes, would be very proud to have Charles as a student in the acting world.
Herb Williams hears it from the crowd. Lees with 2 field goals, 4 points. Patrick Ewing, as you see, has hit his last 9 shots after opening 1 for 7.
And look who's guarding him. His own dream team teammate.
Who blocks his first attempt.
Ewing smiling after the shot block.
Well, they have had a running conversation throughout the game. Here's Johnson, stopped by Mason, recovered by Savalos, but we get a whistle. Loose ball foul. It's on Barkley, his third.
Ewing just patted Barkley on the behind as they came up court, still amused. You know, let's face it, Marv, only Charles Barkley, who blocks Ewing's shot and loves it, could get that smile, that reaction out of a Patrick Ewing, with Patrick smiling at the guy who just blocked his shot and patting him on the back.
Charles does have an effect on people. At times, the heavy statements can get guys annoyed, as occurred in Philadelphia when things were not going well. But players are usually amused by Charles Barkley.
Well, he's 6'5" Charles Barkley. Punches Ewing, who smiles immediately. Oh, yes, there can be fun out there when guys are trying to kill each other.
Session. It is an offensive foul. Barkley shoving Mason.
Mason lying on the floor, loving it.
That's 4 on Barkley.
That's a rare time you'll see Anthony Mason being put to the floor, but he's smiling right now, I assure you, and he's played Barkley real well.
Timeout
Also, before he takes that jump shot.
Barkley, nice fake. He Finds Mason along the baseline. The head fake by Barkley. The Knicks lead by 1. Chambers with the open shot. Blackman able to get a piece of it. And
to hit 100, this game's almost over. Tom Chambers on that last miss. Blackman up there. Fortunately, Ewing there to help him out also. Barkley very unhappy, gesturing to his teammates as they come up court.
Phoenix does not have any timeouts left. Barkley guarded by Mason. Looking for it. That's a fair ball. A bad shot by Barkley, and Rivers is fouled. I mentioned Barkley not a good three-point shooter. He is only 6 for his last 33 from downtown. We've seen that on a number of occasions while Charles was a member of the 76ers. Although he does not have the good three-point shot, he'll force it up.
I can't believe he did this. I can't believe this was the strategy after a timeout from Paul Westbrook. I think Charles Barkley broke from his teammates on this play and wanted to do it all by himself.
They changed the foul to Kevin Johnson, and Doc Rivers with the clutch free throws in the final minute. He's hit 3 out of 3. The Knicks now lead by 4. Make it 5. Starks will run it out. That's it. In one of the most entertaining games of the season for the New York Knicks, they come up with one of their most meaningful victories, coming off the erratic play as of late. The 2-2 split of the 4-game trip to the West. Charles Barkley still having some words with the officials, and assistant coach Lionel Hollins comes out along with Tim Kempton to get him away from Jim Clark. The New York Knicks with a 106-103 win over the Phoenix Suns. So the Knicks go to 22-14, and for a moment they are now 1 game in front of the Nets. And Charles Barkley very upset as he heads back to the locker room. The Suns are now 25-7. So the Knicks sparked by the play of Patrick Ewing, who had a season-high 35 after a slow start, came on strong, and the Knicks win it 106-103.
Performance of Charles Barkley. Some wild shots today, some really selfish play, and when the game was over, he and Jimmy Clark went at it. He stayed on one side of the scorer's table, continued to berate Jimmy Clark. As I said earlier, an eyewitness called him a cheater. Then Charles Barkley went over the scorer's table, and we have uncovered a tape of Charles Barkley charging into the dressing room area. We'll get a chance to look at that. Wild scene, lots of things being said, screamed at. Here's what it looked like from the other angle. Well, Charles Barkley does some funny things in the course of a basketball game. He'll smile frequently. He did that with Patrick Ewing after a blocked shot, but there won't be many people in the NBA offices smiling when they see that tape. I think Charles Barkley will make a little bit less money than he would have normally today when this case is closed.